Welcome to Fayetteville, Arkansas, Reynolds Stadium, home of the Razorbacks. And this big crowd has already been serenading their beloved team with Whoa Pig Suey. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, a group with a whole lot to prove here today. Taking on the second-ranked team, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Razorbacks offense comes on the field first today. Here comes that star wide receiver with the swag that kind of rubs opponents the wrong way, Kirk, because he's saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you today.
Well, Chris, there's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today. But the wild thing is he actually comes out and single-handedly unravels defenses to the point that by the end, it looks like he's in the heads of the opposing secondary.
Game moves the ball to the 37, another first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down across his midfield to the 46. A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. The Razorbacks will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. They're going to run it. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Razorbacks trying to cash in here in the red zone.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems
nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. No shot to bring him down. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 45. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff to the back. Finding some room at the 25. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Can he reach the end zone?
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a costly fumble in plus territory. They can't have another one of those here. Makes a quick grab. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Moves his way for a first down to the 35. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Gets into space at the 50. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. The Razorbacks pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Quarterback still with the football. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Keeping it on the ground here. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Hogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Now the 40. Inside the 20.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far. And the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Play action here on first down. Pressure is coming. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
A 10-yard loss on the play. Second down coming up.
Through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. Plenty plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Breaks loose at the 15. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. The 30. Past the 20. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas.
I mean, you're backed up all the way near your own goal line. I mean, they're at their own 1-yard line. They're just trying to get a little bit of room, and instead, the length of the field, 99 yards for a touchdown. What a play.
Lining up to try the extra point. And there's the point after. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And now the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Plus the 40 now. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
He's past the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Out of bounds at the 27. Good enough for a first down.
The offense really clicking here. Handing off on the draw play. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. And offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. He missed it. Try is no good, and we're still tied.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They punched it in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And looking to throw now on 1st down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. And the Razorbacks come up to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's looking deep here. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Looking to throw yet again. Quick completion to the tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And here comes the offense back out on the field now. They need something out of this possession. Last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Running past the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Number 6 on this drive. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's across the 25. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you say, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Going after, not right through. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. A quick juke to get free. That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Just time enough for one more play in the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Fayetteville. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
The Razorbacks will kick this away to start the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the offense trots back onto the field here. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he crosses the 30. A quick spin move. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Gain of 29 on the play. And that's good enough for a first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. An inside give now from the shotgun. But not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They lose yards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 16. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. From the shotgun, drops back. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. And the Razorbacks will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. 1st down here for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Powerful running here. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. Finally brought down, but this is a big play. Moves the ball down to the 21. Well, the big fellow's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed.
Aiming for the end zone.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll run it from the gun. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 36.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half. And he's already at it again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. A handoff from the shotgun. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But the linebacker is really the quarterback of the defense on this play. Diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He's going to try to return the punt. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in a pretty good field position. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Takes it inside the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
At the 30-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The shotgun handoff here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Good enough for first down yardage.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold it.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Second down play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
Oh, wait a second. The offense is in the red zone. They got the punt team out there. That's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Will he score here?
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. A big play moves the ball across midfield to the opponent's 43. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. An explosive play. They finally get him down, but the offense very near to the red zone.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Razorbacks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Defense not pressing this time. Quick throw, catch made.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. And the Razorbacks looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's got it. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And now they'll set up for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And he knocks it right through.
The extra point is good.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense back out there trying to get something going. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He stopped him right at the 24. And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crossing the 35. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Drop for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now.
Hey, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Moving past the 25. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. Well, this head coach told us we've prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. That's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.